morning everybody and welcome to Monday's live stream. I'm Ian, Natalie's partner from Plannercraft, and today we will be covering Sharpie pens and the Sharpie Pen Holder by 3D Fun Printz. Just let a few people join. And then
I'll be here in the background keeping an eye on comments.
Just about to say that.
Camera's gone a bit mad again. Okay. Just got one at the moment. Okay. So we're on the main page today, so for us to see your comments you need to be on the main page watching the stream, as far as I'm aware. So if you pop a hi to let us know that you're watching.
Well, we've got just one. That's right, we'll do it for just one. We've got just one.
I think that might be me. Oh, we're up to 2.
Don't forget to say hello in the comments just so we know that you're there.
Oh, 4. Hey, we're getting there.
We're getting there. People are finding us. And so
Slowly.
we've got people chatting. Obviously this is a new one for us because we're on the group. We're
On the page,
the
rather
page
than
rather
on
than in the group. So
I have shared it to the group, but I can't see comments if you post them in the group. Morning, Sarah Lou.
morning. You have to put up with me today, I'm afraid.
Yeah, in a minute I'll squeeze that back over and I'll carry on what I was doing. Oh, now it's telling me that I've gone live. It's like, hello, I know. Hi, Dawn.
Right. So this morning.
Morning, Trish.
Yep, there's more. Whee.
Yeah, so go for it.
Go for it. Okay, so this morning we're going to be using the 3D Fun Printz Sharpie Pen Holder, which is a brilliant contraption. So now enables you to use all of your Sharpie pens, also Scribbleicious, and I can't remember where those ones came from. Some other ones that we found.
Scribbleicious are from the works.
No, the other ones. Were they B&Ms?
Show me the pens and I'll have a look. Oh, that's a jolly good question.
Yeah. The pack we bought from, it wasn't an expensive pack from a shop somewhere that we bought.
Yeah,
So-
if we don't.
I can't remember where. So I'm going to be drawing on some acetate. So I've already got my sheet of acetate attached to our 12 by 12 here. I'm very simply going to write some happy birthdays on our acetate. I'm going to try and do it 3 times, hopefully one with each pen, so you can see how it works. We're also going to be using what's known as the foiling function on the machine. So I've put the screen down so you can see what I do to get that up as well. Hopefully you can see the screen clearly.
Yep.
Yep, which is good. So,
You can always turn me off if need be, just to free up the space.
shall I turn you off for a bit? Just
Yeah.
there
I'll
we
still
go.
be here, but you just won't see
Hopefully
me.
that's turned Nettie off. Hey, there we go. That's it. She's still there in the background, but she's just not. So first things we're going to do is get our pattern and our design up. So like I said, I'm just going to do a happy birthday. I'm just going to use the pre-existing one that's already on here. So I'm going to go into our what they call the logos, which is this one here, and then into the Bon Voyage. This has been done on a SDX 1200, not our usual, which is kindly lent to us by Jackie. We will get it back to her as soon as we can. So there's our happy birthday. I'm not going to adjust the size, I'm going to leave it as is. should be able to get through on with the, without adjusting that too much. So we're going to go to OK, and we're going to our please select, and we're going to go down onto foil, and we're going down to foil glue. Now the reason we do this, with the Sharpie pens you want it to draw from the bottom up. So it will start at the bottom of your image and it will draw upwards rather than doing that. That way you don't get any ink on your rollers and it won't put any streaks. So because we're doing it on acetate as well, we don't want any marks or streaks on the acetate.
Sharpie pens, only the ultra fine, which are like fine liners, will fit in the normal universal pen holder. So by normal I mean the Brother universal pen holder.
It's this one. To excuse the little part washi tape on. So that fits into that one. But it's only, like Natalie said, it's only the ultra fine that fit. We're going to use foil and glue. This bit makes no difference whatsoever. You can set it to anything you like, it doesn't really matter. I usually set it to 4 because that means it's a full pen. And so it's going to take 3 minutes. So we're going to load our pen. So with this one, we unscrew the cap. We put in our Sharpie pen. So we're going to start with the Sharpie, which is a nice gold metallic. We drop it into our pen holder and push it down so it fits just nicely into the top, and screw on the lid. Yep. So it goes with the flat bit to the back as if you would with your blade. Goes into your machine. Close the cap. Now when we press start it's probably going to say that it doesn't recognise the holder in the machine. But there we go. There's attach application holder, you press OK, and then you press start again, and this time, oh, it's telling me my lever's in the wrong position because I was playing with it yesterday.
We're scanning, won't we?
So it needs to go up to 2, as it says there. So it needs to raise the bar for the pen to work. And we press OK, and start again. And there we go. So this is now drawing our happy birthday. Now if you can see, it's actually starting at the bottom of the image, where normally it would start towards the top.
Just say at this point there is acetate on the mat.
I did
So
say acetate,
if
yes,
you're joining us late, it's not that he is drawing straight onto Jackie's cutting mat.
No.
Jackie, don't panic.
I'm good, Jackie would trust me more not to draw on her mat than
Morning, Hayley.
I don't know if people can see the bit that it's done or not yet, but you can see it started at the bottom of the text and it's actually drawn the bottom half of birthday to start.
Morning, Jackie.
Jackie just joined the session.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not drawing on your mat, Jackie, I am drawing on
No,
your
not that
bicycle.
Jackie, the other
Different
Jackie.
Sorry.
Jackie with a Q-U, not Jackie with a K. Jackie was the lady that was struggling to find the videos.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Post.
Yeah, hold that foot. Don't force it through the letterbox. My poor letterbox. Yay! I'm not sure if Pete's watching or not.
Okay, that's here anyway, so I'll look at that after.
Okay.
Oh, smell the Sharpie. Inhale.
Best when used in a well ventilated area.
Squeaky.
Is this pen holder better than the Brother Universal one? The holder that Ian is using at the moment is the Sharpie pen holder, so it is literally purpose built for Sharpies. So it doesn't do anything other than Sharpies.
Oh, does he? There we go.
Okay, Dawn says, can you just go through where you get onto foiling? But you're going to do another pen anyway,
I
aren't
don't
you?
know the pen yet, so I'll do it again. Yeah.
In terms of the universal pen holder, Carl also does the does his own version of the universal pen holder, which is, yes, better than the brother one.
Which is this one.
So with that one, it takes more varied size of pen than the universal Fun Brother.
You're not restricted to round pens either. It takes all sorts of shapes and.
Yeah, and you don't have to do the lift and twist, which I know a lot of people struggle with, me included. I struggle with that one, so I'll be the first person
to see the
to...
happy birthday on there. I don't know if you can move it up a little bit.
No, because that's at the bottom of your camera, so you need to move your camera for that one.
Okay. Can you tell me when?
I can. It'll be a bit delayed, but I can... Oh, hang on. Hang on. Let me just check the stream feed.
Is it getting there?
Yeah,
down and
Facebook
across.
is not happy. Okay, it's coming back. Did anybody else experience a bit of a glitch then? Just let me know in the comments and we'll keep an eye on it. Where can we get the pen holders from? Right, Carl, who is doing the face masks, put a post in the group. He is the man behind 3D Fun Printz, and I'm sure he will be only too happy to pop up a link later.
Yeah, or we'll ask him to.
Or we'll go and do it in a minute. But yeah, his site is 3D Fun Printz, and it's Printz with a Z on the end, not an S. And I think off the top of my head, I think the Sharpie holder's about $14.99.
I think so. I think the Universal's $15.99, isn't it?
Yeah, the Universal's slightly more expensive, I think, but that's because it has working parts. Because the way it works, it has an actual clamp in the pen.
Is that making you actually see the front there?
Yep, you can see now.
Yay! So that's our first one done.
If you pop it back just a fraction, Ian, just a fraction, you'll be able to see the screen at the same time.
Oh, that went a bit fast. Sorry to people who are watching that and see when it goes. It goes.
Do you
a
want me
little
to go
grey.
back into the other? That's it. Perfect.
That's fine there, is it?
Yeah.
Cool. It was a little sharp. I apologise because you shut up at a great rate or not. Right. So next one's I'm going to try the Scribblicious. So it's about, as you can see, it's about the same size and shape as the. And I already know it fits in my holder.
What I would say is, why are you drawing on acetate? Right, okay, we're drawing on the acetate with Sharpies because it's something that you can then use to create your own shaker cards. So one of the advantages of having the deep cut blade is sticks to anything. Do a fabulous double-sided foam sheet that we can use to create shaped shaker cards with our ScanNCut. So I did this for the magazine middle of last year with the two bunnies, and you can actually create a really great shaped card with them. And that was using offset.
Yeah. So I'm just going to do a background scan so I can now see on my screen what I've already done. I haven't just drawn a lovely bright orange line down the side of Jackie's map.
I was going to say, when you are using the Sharpie pen holder, you want to check that when you install it into your machine that the nib is not touching, because not all pens work with it. Mainly because not everybody should be using exactly the same form as the Sharpie. So, it's not a flaw with the holder.
Over here. Leave enough room so that they can cut them out later. And then to get to the foiling again, I went into Please Select, it's on the SDX. And then we get to foil glue. And that's quite happy where it is. We press OK. And then we go to start. It has a complaint because it doesn't like the holder. But it still works. And then we go to start again. And off it'll go.
It's not that it doesn't like it, it just doesn't recognise it.
Doesn't recognise it at the moment, yes. The car hasn't worked out quite the...
Squeak.
A bit of squeak on that one. And that's not very clear.
Which is why we're showing that all pens are not created equal. You do everything apart from post a picture in the comments. That's really annoying. Otherwise I've got a picture of the two bunnies on the shaker.
You're going to put a picture in?
No, I can do emoticons, I can do an animated GIF, but I cannot put a picture.
Any other questions at the moment?
No, I'm typing them as I go through.
Okay. Sounds like it's singing to me. Okay, we are back on later this afternoon at 2 o'clock where Natalie's doing... What are you doing today?
Mat care.
Mat care. So yeah, at 2 o'clock. So how to look after your mats, how to get the best out of them and retack them. Covering both the artistics and the rubber mats, so you have either. What else are we doing? And then we're here all week, aren't we?
Yeah, got a full schedule that is up on the group and on the page. Carol, to answer your question, the foil glue activation on the machine, you can do this in Premium Functions, and you can just turn it on. You don't need to buy the foil kit to do it. And we recommend doing this whenever you have a pen that does not dry quickly or is likely to smudge. So when you're using your foil quill, you just draw as normal. The only time you use the foil setting is if it's something that you want to avoid either the rollers going through because it's a delicate finish, or if it's going to smudge or catch.
Do you want me to show where the premium functions are on the SDX?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So, as Carol was asked about the SDX and where to find the premium functions, if you go into the settings, which is the little blue one down here, and then we go right to the bottom, and you have premium functions. So it's right at the bottom, it's the very last option that you come to.
On a CM, it's on the last page of the settings.
Yeah, it's the same on the CM, it's just the last page. And then the activation, you can just click on, and on. And it doesn't cost you anything, it doesn't change anything, and you can go to the individual settings if you want to, and just play with them. But you can leave them until you actually need them. But you can just go into those, you can do them on and off if you don't want it on.
Can I show for the CM600 also, please? Not currently, no, because otherwise we have to have a bit of a change around with the machines. But basically, on the CM600, if you go into settings, and I'll talk you through it so you can do it as I say. So go into settings, which is the little spanner button. Then scroll down using the arrows right to the last page.
Which is page...
Probably 8 of 8 on a...
No.
7 of 7 on a 600 because it will have chopped off the network page.
You should have one that says premium functions.
Yeah, it will say premium functions and then it will have a spanner and a screwdriver button next to it. Press the button and it will come up with foiling and embossing, and you can turn both of those on.
Last but not least.
Then when you come to want to use them, Carol, it looks exactly the same. It's like a little detonator box, we always call it.
You don't have that on this one.
Oh, do you not have it on that one? Okay, so it's a little detonator box, blue red button on top.
That one I'm not sure about using because it wobbles a bit.
I'll show it to camera because it's good.
So this one is our unbranded one. It looks the same sort of shape and size as your Sharpie is normal, but if you can see at the bottom here, it actually moves quite a bit in the holder, which you don't really want when you're going to be drawing something, because otherwise it's just going to smudge your pattern and design.
You'll notice it especially if you go down to like smaller sizes on your text, it all goes a bit funny.
So as much as I'd like to do that one, I don't think I'm going to, because I don't think it would work properly.
No.
So I shan't do that one. And that is the 3D Fun Sharpie Print Holder, and how you can draw on lots of fun things now with your Sharpie. So obviously I've used a bit of acetate, a bit of work on card, anything else.
As we've had questions about the Universal, do you want to show Carl's Universal as well?
Yeah.
I know you're going to go in more depth with it later in the week when you do your drawing one and your pens.
Yes.
Because, well, yeah, you and pens.
Lots of pens.
Yeah.
So we have our Universal Pen Holder from Carl. So again, this is off 3D Fun Printz. And it comes, when you first have it, it will be, is it screwed right down? Or is it open?
No, it's open and you have to...
It's open, isn't it?
You have to screw it down and it does
let me-
like a crunch. But when it does that, don't worry, it's just the working parts releasing from how it's printed.
Right. So when you first get it, it comes with all these bits stuck out like this. And the idea being, when you first screw it down, it actually pushes all these bits in to grip. So it actually pops all the casing. So it will crack a little bit when you do it. So you just wind it down, which will make sure it's all in place. And then you can wind it back up, and then that'll be ready to use. You have a little holder on the bottom which just clips on. It's fairly easy to remove. And to put a pen in, let's find one that we know.
Well, it's anything with a clip, without a clip, I should say.
Yes, the only restriction we've found is a pen with a clip doesn't work so well.
Occasionally you can get
So
the
you
odd
put your
one or
pen
two that
through.
miss. Like that one works, I think.
And then you just tighten up at the top. Take off your guide, and then it fits in your normal slot, as with most. And then you're ready to draw anything you want to. I won't do it on the acetate with that pen because it's a needle point and it'll just smudge everything. But as I said, I think Wednesday's feed I am doing in more detail for your pens and drawing. So if you want more details on your pens and pen holders, I will go into all of the pen holders. I'll go over the 3D one briefly as well. But I will also be going over the Universal Pen Holder from Brother, Carl's 3D Fun Printz one, and also the Brother little one, which has its limited inks. You can only use the Brother inks in. Any other questions?
Looking forward to the drawing one. Need to order some pens. Go on, give your top tips.
Top tips for pens, depending on what you want to do. Fine detail. I'd recommend these, which is a Papermate Inkjoy Liquid 0.5 needlepoint.
But you have to use Carl's Universal Pen Holder for that one. It won't fit in a Brother.
Yeah. If you only have a Brother pen holder, you're looking for a... That's a Kuretake one, isn't it, that I like?
No, but yeah, the Kokoiro refill.
Kokoiro refill. Yeah. this one fits. It is a Papermate ink gel, sorry.
I will try and put these all in the comments as well.
0.7. And they fit nicely in the universal pen holder, the brother one. If you want something a bit more funky, there are some fine brush ones, Zebra Do, which I don't think you've got in your pot, but in mine I think.
What's that? What are you after? The doodles?
Yeah, you've got the doodle, and there's also the Chinese one with the brush tip.
Oh, yeah, where's that gone?
If not, I've got some out. So these fit nicely in the universal pen holder and Carl's, and they leave a really funky colouring to them because they've got metallic glitter in them. We did a project with them recently, didn't we? And the effect on it is fantastic. So they're worth a look. And these I think we got from B&M.
Yeah.
Yep. So B&M for a 10-pack, and they weren't expensive. $2.99, something like that. They're not hugely expensive. Whether or not you can get them with being non-essential stock, I mean, claim be a crafter, it could be essential.
I think they're essential, but
so there are other bits that we've got, and there are lots of pens. I'll go through all of them on Wednesday, and also.
But
pencils.
that's just a few of the ones.
Those are a few of the ones that I'll be using, and I'll try and use all the pen holders on Wednesday, so you see all of the different pen holders working and doing different bits, including using a quickie glue pen as well, which obviously we can do in both the universal pen holder by Brother and by Carl. Do a little bit of foiling maybe or something with it.
Yeah, quickie glue pen can be used for foiling, glitters, or embossing. Believe it or not, so heat embossing.
Heat embossing, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Important thing, if you're going to do embossing, make sure your glue pen dries clear first.
Yes. But if there are no other questions, I shall end that one for today, and then we will be back at 2 o'clock today for that with the mat cleaning.
And if you have any questions in the meantime, you can either pop them in the comments of this video after it comes back up as a just normal video, or you can pop them in the group.
Anything else? Is that it for today?
I think that's it.
That's it, okay. Well, thank you very much for joining me on this Monday morning. Good time. Don't forget you've got Lou at 12, Pete at 12:30.
Leslie at 1:30.
Leslie at 1:30. Natalie's back at 2, Pete's back at 4, and then again at 8. I don't think there's anybody else in the middle that I've missed. And Barbara in the mornings at 10 o'clock, just before me, doing some wonderful relaxation with her doodle arts.
Yeah, so what we've said is Ian's going to take the morning shift most of the time, aren't you?
Yeah, most of the time.
While you're here.
Yeah, while I'm here, I'm doing the nice and easy, beginners stuff, and Natalie will do the
quick
slightly
ones.
more advanced stuff. Yeah, the quick ones, because Natalie struggles to get it into an hour.
Cheeky.
So we've given Natalie the 2-hour slot, so she's got that little bit of overrun if she needs it. Yes, but again, thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you later on this afternoon. Bye!
Bye!